The enemy army has dried up the nation's resources and put the people on a rationing system to construct a spaceplane launch and landing base in Houston. React swiftly as paratrooper reinforcements are predicted to be dropped in from super assault heavy attack helicopters that defend the skies and the base. The objective is total destruction of all target areas and the super assault heavy attack Olajiwon helicopter. This mission goes by the call name Winner Takes All, Olajiwon versus Metal Wolf. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. I'm coming to you live today from a U.S. military base in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Scarce natural resources sent from the Spaceplane Center are collected and kept here. The U.S. military is collectively managing these goods under martial law. Acting as the defense for this area is this super assault heavy attack Olajiwon helicopter. Take a look at this firepower. 44mm M197 anti-aircraft guns, 80mm Bofors anti-aircraft cannons, two 10mm grenade launchers, and finally 12 missile containers. In addition to this heavy arsenal, it has the capacity to hold over 100 soldiers. A veritable flying fortress. As long as the Olajiwon is on the scene, Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Hey, Mr. Newsman! You rang?
The Olajiwon appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Those must be some new kinds of weapons. They're being dropped one after another from the Olajiwon. Metal Wolf will have no choice but to deal with this firepower.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Paratrooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportion.
The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind. Device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President. You should knock out the launch bay doors that drop the bombs. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. Were among the POWs you rescued. They were held against their will to research space resources.
The U.S. ground forces have been totally decimated by the hand of Metal Wolf. But we still have the Speed Ace up our sleeve. That trump card being the Super Assault Heavy Attack Olajiwon helicopter.
Destroying the launch bay doors, Mr. President. First, start by reducing the strong attack.
assault. The Olajiwon fuselage has been damage to the Olajiwon has become intense. But giving up is not in the U.S. military's vocabulary. And the reason is, the super attack Olajiwon helicopter is still in action. The Olajiwon's armor plating has taken an awful beating. The dreaded Metal Wolf fights like a demon on a rampage. What's this? A super assault Olajiwon helicopter. The helicopter the military said could never be shot down. This aerial fortress has been destroyed by one single foe dressed in mobile attack armor. But I will never give up hope, and hope will never yield to violence. I believe in American justice and my journalistic convictions. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Hey, Mr. Journalist! Take a good long look. I think it's time for a new pen. Did you get in touch with the Resistance?
No, still no word. Maybe he was captured by coup d'etat forces.
No, he'd never let that happen. I'm sure he's out there waiting to make his move. I must see him. I made him a promise.
Oh, Mr. President.
I'm off to the next battlefront.